Today I'm going to be talking about the DermRays Laser Revive, which is a cutting-edge laser device targeting anti-aging. So I just wanted to take some of the content from the manufacturer's website just so that I get this correct. But the Laser Revive uses cutting-edge 1064 nanometer laser technology. Very similar technology that is used in professional in-clinic treatments. So this advanced laser is absorbed by specific skin tissues without harming the epidermis, delivering benefits like skin tightening, brightening, and spot reduction. The Laser Revive delivers up to 10 joules per cubic centimeter of energy, penetrating the epidermis to reach the dermis, promoting collagen contraction and regeneration for firmer, smoother skin. Its energy density surpasses other anti-aging devices on the market. Another really important thing to note with this device is it can be used on all skin types. So as you're aware, if you've been looking at beauty devices, some of them you are restricted depending on your skin type, but with this particular device, it's safe to use on all skin types. One thing I did find really interesting about this device is the protocol. So for the first 2 weeks, you use the device 3 times per week. The next 2 weeks, you then drop it back to twice a week. And from then you can drop it back to as little as once a month. So really it doesn't require a huge amount of time. I'll take you through using the device in the moment, but that's really, to only have to use it once a month to maintain those results really is, a very small time investment to use the product. It's just really important to highlight that if you are using this device or any other device really where you are, damaging the skin in some way to stimulate the production of elastin and collagen, you don't want to knock your skin down too far. Like for example, if you're microneedling, of course you don't want to microneedle every day. Your skin needs time to heal and recover. It's actually during that healing phase when the skin is really repairing itself. That's when you'll really start to see the benefits. Just like when you're working out at the gym, it's not necessarily while you're lifting the weights and doing the exercise, it's in those times afterwards when you're actually recovering. That's when the muscle is growing. This works in a very similar way. Okay, so it's an incredibly easy device to use. So just hold down the power button. You can then select the intensity level. There are 3 in total. I always recommend everyone starts on level 1 and then work your way up. Once you've selected your level, you just hit the ready button, and that means it's ready to deliver the laser. So on clean, dry skin, just hold it against your face, and you can hear that laser technology being delivered to the skin. I then just lift it and then move to the next spot, and it's very quick, and I move around my face like this. It only takes about 4-5 minutes for me to do my whole face. Look, you might get a little bit of a warm sensation, you might get some redness, but it's not going to be anything major. After the treatment, it's just really important to be very cautious using actives such as retinol, tretinoin, and vitamin C. You want to just use some sort of water-based serum that's high in antioxidants to really help the skin heal, and then just a very basic moisturizer to hydrate the skin. Okay, so in terms of the results that I've noticed in the time that I've been using the device, so I've probably used this really consistently for about just over 5 weeks. So I did the first 2 weeks where I was using the device 3 times a week, and then in the second 2 weeks I dropped it back to twice a week, and then I've done it once since then, now on the once per month maintenance program. So I have been one thing that I've really noticed is the overall texture of my skin. So I do really get some enlarged pores through this top part of my cheek here. So I've noticed those pores look a lot smaller and refined. Obviously there's nothing we can do to permanently reduce the appearance of our pores other than treatments like this. So it's really important to maintain this so that you really maintain those results. The other things I've noticed is also the texture on my forehead. So I do have a lot of really fine lines on my forehead. This has really helped to make those a little bit less noticeable, as well as the wrinkles around my eyes. So I've noticed those wrinkles seem to be a little less noticeable now than what they used to be. So I couldn't be happier with the results.